y'all doing? Today, I've been on a kick trying to just beautify the game to get a trailer ready. And something I was missing is just random, like, vegetation, like non-interactive, decorative vegetation everywhere. And I didn't want to hand place it, so I made a tool yesterday as a prototype to see if it would help. I think it helps. So today I just want to make the tool a little stronger and kind of blast fill the game with some grass and some flowers, and hopefully it'll make it prettier. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Alright, so let's see where to start. I think this grass gets a little noisy when in the game. I don't think I want shadows being cast by it. Let's see. It's pretty good. I think that's better. These flowers. So they kind of blend in a little nicer. And they have shadowing in them, so I'm not worried that they're gonna not be noticeable. No. Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with this. It might be too much, but it doesn't seem to be lagging. Let's see the stats. Okay. That's not good. It's not great. I also was trying to work on the lawn, like the ability to have a lawn, and I don't love this either. The way it's like, the way it contrasts against the dirt, and how it doesn't line up with this. I think I want to get rid of that. Make this tool a little better. It requires putting a vegetation spawn zone in all the prefabs that make up the ground tiles. And I can do that easily, but now it requires the ground tiles to be at the right scale. And I don't know if I want to care. I feel like I want to just ignore scale and have it spawn properly, so I need to add that some kind of offset. So let's add that offset. So vegetation spawn area. It should be, let's look at it real quick. So right now it doesn't scale with the prefab, so it needs to scale with the prefab. Size times transform dot scale, lossy scale. you can't just... you can't just multiply vectors, okay. Scales with it, which is good. The entire space, and now I got the size right. So now the only other thing is when the prefabs spawn, they're immediately parented and then resized to be their spawn size, which is local scale. So I need to change that to be lossy scale. Can't change lossy scale. Okay, so the reason why I have to spawn it in the right transform is I need it to be in the right scene, because I do prefab utility instantiate prefab. You can't it's not as robust as just the game object instantiate, so maybe okay, this is gonna be stupid, but I'm gonna spawn it in under the parent. I'm gonna unparent it and save the parent, and then reparent it. Do the scale, reparent. So go.parent. No, and then parent. I think that'll do it, and it's smart enough to do. I think it's smart enough to do all the spawning in world scale space. So let's test that theory. Select this area. Spawn. Oh, okay. So let's see what went wrong. Oh, okay, I understand. It's because I spawned it, it scaled it up when it spawned, and then unparented it, scaled it up even more, and then reparented it, which basically did nothing. So what I need to do is when I unparent it, I need to scale it relative to its new size. So then I don't want to do that. Right, separate. So world position stays. No, I don't want that. I want it to change its world position. And then here, transform, world position stays equals true. Okay, that should do it. Oops. So now they're over here, and they're the wrong scale. Wait, scale of 7. Is that right? No, these are way smaller. Scale of 12. It should be a scale of 12 when parented. Well, that's just strange. Oh, right. Okay, so it should be much smaller because this thing is scaled up really big. Okay. I think I need to do the scale before I do the position. Then they'll go back to the right spot. Doesn't fix the scale issue though. Okay. So now they're in the right spot again. It's just too big. It's possible that the set parent needs to delay a frame. Alright, how about this? I don't do that. I don't do that. I just do this at the end. So I can spawn it into the wrong scene. That's fine, because once it gets parented, it'll pop into the right scene. If I don't parent it, are they even at the right scale? Just spawning? Oh, if I don't parent it, they're gonna get lost. That's okay. They're definitely wrong, right? Yeah. So they're all at 12. Is it possible that I scaled them up? No, these are all 10. They should also have random scales, which is concerning. They don't even have random scales. So is this random range even doing anything? Let's see. So it grabs this from the palette definition. And the random scale is 1 to 1. So there is no randomness. Well, why is it going from 10 to 12? That's confusing. Let's add some randomness. Okay, 0.8, 0.2, 1.2. Alright. So now there's some randomness. Irish John. How's that? Is that better? How you doing? Nice. Cool. Welcome. Working on some vegetation spawning. I'm doing good this morning. I mentioned on your stream the other day that I needed some kind of spawning tool, but nothing on the asset store seemed to work for what I needed. So I made my own, of course, as we do. No, wrong scale. Yeah, so basically my whole game is just kind of flat right now. It just needs like decorations, because everything is just kind of like this right now. So I'm trying to add these like really low poly pieces of grass and flowers everywhere. Hopefully that'll make for a better trailer. But gotta get this spawning script to work right. Alright, so problem at hand is they're not spawning at the correct scale, which is strange. Scale value, random, between 0.8 and 0.2 or 1.2. I gotta say, when I see you work on your game, that looks so far along. How much more time do you think you need? Maybe that is the right scale. Because if I do this one, they are the right scale, and I just changed something yesterday. So clear all, populate. Takes a second. Oh god. Did I make a Unity crash button? I think if I put a stop to all the new stuff and just polish what I have, could release it in the year. Yeah, it looks like that. Are you doing early access, or are you just launching? It looks like this is working. My scale's just too much. Whoa, way too many. Alright, let's change these. Alright, so, okay, I did change it to 12, so I want it to be 7. Okay, so my goal is to get a demo out by the end of the year. I have about maybe like an hour or two of gameplay, and then it turns into a sandbox that goes nowhere, which I think is okay for a demo. So if I can get that going by December, that's the goal. Right now I just need a trailer that looks good. Mike. You should make a secret hole in the ground that drops you into hell. And it's like the scariest horror game you can ever imagine, and it's possible to get back to the actual game. Impossible. And it kills all your previous save files until you're forced to play the hell game. He's right. I should do that. Good morning, Mike. Okay, this is so heavy. I'm afraid I made something that is unusable. I think I need to do way less. Let's see. Inspector, okay. Vegetation radius, let's do 0.4. Max iterations. Okay. This is my Unity crashing issue. Oh, no, it didn't crash. Wow. Okay, I think I only need that. Okay. That should be way less. Because I don't need a lot. It doesn't need to be like super lush, just here and there. Okay, that's a lot. That's still too much. Flowers need to change. So maybe I have to be super heavy-handed, be very sparse, or else I'm gonna have to kill this entirely. It's gonna be too heavy. You're gonna need a powerful computer. I don't want you to have a powerful computer. Let's see. Another confusing thing is I want you to be able to pick flowers in the game, and if I have flowers in static decorations, then it's going to be confusing. I kind of hate it when games do that. Like, why can't I pick those flowers? Alright, that might be right. It might just be just as subtle as that. It's not very eye-catching. Maybe I up the density just for the trailer and then knock it back. I'm gonna go with this for now. So let's see. If I want to blast fill this entire scene, I need to add a vegetation spawn zone to all my ground prefabs. And these settings I like. So I should just save this as a prefab itself. Okay, so I could make them static. There's a problem. I'm using something that doesn't like static objects, and it's been a problem this whole time. Well, it hasn't been a problem, it's just it hasn't gotten in my way not making anything static. The experimental nav mesh, component-based nav mesh system does not like static things. So everything's been non-static. Now these things don't have to contribute to the nav mesh, so it's possible it's okay. That just means every... Yeah, no, it is a huge trade-off, and I've just been like naively ignoring it this entire time. But if I mark all these things as like don't contribute to the nav mesh, it might be okay for them to be static. So the component-based nav mesh doesn't ignore any layers. It's not built fully yet. Let me actually see. So nav mesh controller. And include layers. Oh, okay, I can totally ignore layers. Oh, you're totally right. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Nav mesh ignore, nav mesh special. Do I have a nav mesh ignore? Well, what do I already ignore? I'll just throw it in there. Where was I? SPM, no. Include layers. So, okay, so that's funny. I don't include nav mesh special. What? Now I'm confused. So it's possible nav mesh special. I don't even remember why I made that. I'm just gonna make another one. Fuck it. Pretty sure I made these layers like 2 years ago. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Select layer, mesh ignore. And static. Ooh, my first static objects. Oh, and actually I think this tool's going so slow because of these stupid debugs. So another thing, most of my trees are interactable, so you can knock them down. So that's another reason, like everything in your zone you can interact with, so that's another reason why things can't really be static. But everything outside in other zones. And these border trees, these can totally be static. Let me do that too. Yeah. Static. Yes, change the children too. Come along, children. Nope, definitely give me pointers. I live in a hole, you know. I'm an indie game dev. I've never worked in a team. I've never experienced like other people's methodologies. What if there's one non-static tree hidden amongst the static trees that you can chop down, and maybe there's a hole in the ground? Good hellhole spot. I like that. That'd be so annoying. So that's another thing. I kind of hate that in some games, like some things are interactable and some things aren't, and they use the same model. Like that annoys me, and it's confusing. I don't want it to be confusing, so I need to do something to really indicate this is not interactable. This, like, you need to be able to run up to these in the wall and know you're not allowed to interact with them. Mike Lombardo has been pushing this hellhole idea for at least 6 months. Alright, let me see if that tool's still super slow without those debugs. Alright, so clear, instant, not instant, populate, not instant, still slow. But not so bad. Okay. Alright, so now that those are static and in another layer, let me see if the game runs. It's a good thing to check. You know, it's funny you say the hellhole idea, because my very first game that I ever made was an infinite runner. And I was really an inexperienced coder, and I tried to make a hellhole idea. I wanted when you fell off the world, you fell into like a cave hellish area with dinosaurs. And I was like, oh yeah, all I have to do is like duplicate my game and like instance it down below. Bam, I have a hellhole. And I could never get it to work. And it's just sitting there in code, not working. I mean, I can get it to work now easily. It took me 30 minutes to port the game to Unity. It took me 6 months to make it originally. But yeah, I just couldn't get it to work, but I wanted it to so bad. Alright, so the game functions. Is it lagging though? Oh, that's funny. The decorations are gone. Oh, because the camera's not viewing them. Stupid basement. I guess it's a good, this can be a good optimization tool for lower end PCs. Just turn off that layer. Let's bake this. I need to make sure they're not actually getting baked. Okay, they're not. Alright. What did I add it to the camera? Add it to the camera. Right? And okay, real quick, I want to add the vegetation spawner to a couple of these terrains. Just to get them everywhere. This computer's chugging right now. I wonder if it's because OBS. Have anything running? No. Weird. I tried to use Polybrush to just paint stuff. That tool is a virus. Oh my god. Polybrush tool? Total virus. It's as much of a virus as Redshift is Render Engine. What up, FB? We're putting hellholes in my one non-static tree in the game. It's gonna be great. Okay, so this is where I feel like I was being clever. Like the vegetation system will be cool. So I can just go back here, populate areas. Everything should have vegetation. Am I clever? I don't know. Ugh, not if it takes this long. Okay. mean? I've got vegetation. Can't do anything without coffee. It is so laggy when I hit a certain spot. What is that? Oh, what is that? I think there's like a billion flowers here for some reason. What are you? Oh no. Something went awry. Oh my god. That's why it's so laggy. Get out of there. Actually, no, that's my origin. I probably just blasted so much stuff that I shouldn't have. Okay. I need to undo and carefully delete those. Okay, we're back. Is there anything dangerous I'm about to delete? Yeah, the player. Please don't delete the player. Otherwise, it looked okay. It looked like only flowers. Save as? No, it doesn't work like that. I can always revert. It's okay. The better thing to do is for me to hit this clear all and see if that clears it. Okay, it does. But why is it spawning a literal billion flowers at the center? Control, save, delete. Alright. That's annoying. I was really looking forward to testing that. Now I gotta go back and fix something. I think it has something to do with the smoothing radius. What if I turn off smoothing? Don't smooth the positions and... Okay, actually I have a question for the viewers. Obviously this is editor code. And you know, I'm clicking this spawn button that runs an editor. And I'm creating a bunch of like dictionaries and stuff, and I'm not really cleaning them up. Does that stuff clean up automatically in editor? Or am I just losing all that memory? Am I leaking it? FB, am I leaking all my memory? Am I leaking? That definitely leaks memory. You say that in jest, but you might be right. To the hard web. Alright, that's so annoying. Okay, so I just got rid of that smooth, right? Let's see if it still does that obnoxious thing. Well, you know what else I could do is... Alright, max iterations. If I drop that back to 10, it can only do 10 objects per plane, so that should at least mediate how many extra flowers get spawned at the center. And why was it always the red flowers? Okay, that's strange. It was only ever the red flowers, which... suspect. Gonzi MP3. I used to download WAV files and share them in AOL chat rooms. What up, Gonzi? I still don't know what a wave file is. What's a wave file? You'll need an elixir modulator. My friend Kerp sells them. Want me to reach out? Yeah, can you get Kerp, please? I need some of that. It's pronounced wav. How are you saying to pronounce it? It's definitely wave. It's like a sound that comes through your Insignia speakers, but like back in 1997. Yeah, I never had those. I never had WAVs. Alright, please populate properly. It's still crazy slow. It's probably the stupid weighted random function I made. Okay, it still made 1 billion of them at the center. Oh, that's horrible. Oh no, it is a little bit everything. Okay. Clear. Let's just do it on 1 and see why. That is frustrating. Spawn. That works fine. It made... Oh, no, it made 1 billion of them. All the origin. That's crazy. What is it doing? That looks like a ton shading. Oh, what do you guys... What's going on in here? I still save some to wave because I'm not techie like you? What do you mean? Wave is the way. It's the best uncompressed format. What are you going to use? My dad was a bit of a wave head back in the day. I don't know what that means. Used to follow them on tour. I mean, a fish head? Dead head? I think you should freak the public out. Not have any red in the game. What do you think? Like and subscribe. Is that a political thing? Are you talking politically? We don't get political here, Gonzi. Why is it spawning 1 billion of them? Okay, I gotta figure out why it's spawning 1 billion of them. How many points? How many points are being spawned? Points. 68 points, all at the origin. What the heck? It should only be doing this 10 times. Max 10. Why is it spawning 1 billion of them? Oh, it's because I'm not clearing it. They already exist. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wait, how am I clearing it? Generate scatter points. Positions equals new position count. Position count is the size times the density. That's because it's all based on density. And the density is super freaking high. Oh, idiot. And where's the density? The density is just a random value set to 3. Maybe that's not what I want. The density should be based on the max iterations I want. Oh yeah, so I had ChatGPT start this script for me, and already I'm seeing they made the dumbest decision. Why would it do that? I mean, it got me started, but, you know, had to debug it, figure out what was wrong with it. That shit's annoying. Should have just made this from scratch. But what it's doing is it's creating like 50 points based on the density of the size of this thing. And then it's filling it based on some kind of collision algorithm so they don't collide into each other. But if there's extra points, it's not deleting them, it's just spawning them anyway at the origin. What I can do is actually leave density in there. And then, if the position is 0, 0, 0, ignore. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. If position equals vector 3.0, continue. Okay. That should solve that. Although that density algorithm is horrible. Why does it think I need 60 points for this tiny little thing? Especially when the density is set to 3. Because it's 3 times. Oh, it should be the inverse, not a multiplier. No, it is a multiplier. So 3 is just way too big. Okay. Well, let me catch up. You guys are chatty. I also agree with Gonzi. Do you want to consider the colorblind? I think 84% of men and 100%. Wait, I think 84% of men are 100% colorblind. You might be right. And colorblindness is a serious thing, and it's in a lot of video games where you have to have settings that cater to colorblind. I think this game is going to be enough random colors, and colors aren't really going to matter. So colorblind. Just let me know what looks weird. I'll fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Gonza, you said something that the auto mod held back, and you called me a very bad word, and the auto mod does not like that. And HTML technically does work in some areas of the game engine, just not where you're saying it does. The limit does not exist. I don't know what that means. Instead of density, try scaling. All right, you guys are just being nonsense now. All right. Let's see if that worked. Okay, spawn. It was instant. There's not 100. There's 3. Perfect. Clear. Okay. Backstreet's back, baby. Actually, yeah, I want this to be 50. And then apply. Go back here. And if I hit my big spawn button, clear, populate, it was instant now. And there's like barely any. I think it finally worked. And it looks like my radiuses are better too. Although I could put the smoothing back. Let's put that smoothing back. Okay. FB, you didn't get to see the bad word. He basically called me the I word. I don't like to be called the I word. We're trying to help. I appreciate it, Mike. I do appreciate the help. Apparently you can call me a ding-dong now. Idiot. No, FB, you can't say that word. Alright. You guys are distracting. So distracting. Smoothing radius. Vegetation radius 1. I need the vegetation radius to be a little lower. And I think I need the max iterations to be a little higher. And then populate. There we go. Oh wow, and it's so fast. It's so much faster now. Oh, don't you just love when you fix bugs? Oh. Eek. Remember when Jeremy used smooth walls? Man, I miss that guy. He's definitely alive and kicking. How can you say that? Actually, I just saw an article. Someone he was like interviewed for his new position at a prominent company as a flame artist. Congratulations to Jeremy Benedetti. All right. Why? Whoa. Why are they on the... Why are they on the trail? Get out of there. Why are you on the trail? Why'd you do that? Oh. It's scaling in the opposite direction. Isn't that fun? Oh, because it doesn't understand rotation. Bug. That's not good. Ignore for now. Okay. That's okay. Alright. Yep, it's happening here too. We'll fix that later. Actually, no, I can fix that now. So instead of local scale X, local scale... No, ignore. Oh, that's gonna be such a pain. Matrix math. Alright, I just wanted to test this, jeez. Can I hit play now? What's the bad guy gonna look like? Oh. We got a bad guy. Alright, so it's not the prettiest grass. Oh my god, the basement. I keep running into the basement by accident. Where's the dang basement? Huh. Maybe it is a little Nick. No. Honestly, he's meant to look like Agretsuko CEO. New CEO. He's meant to look like this guy. Just in spirit, you know? The long hair, the glasses. It's just a little inspiration. I actually like this character a lot. It's not all bad. Actually, I'm not sure though. I'm not far enough to know if he's really bad. Rick from Degrassi? I've never watched Degrassi. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I hit random character a bunch of times until this happened. Let's see. Random all. See, sometimes it just happens. Oh, why isn't the hair changing? Force populate arrays. Random all. There we go. If Nick shows up, Nick shows up. I can't control the random button. Alright, so everything seems to work. Now, if I nav mesh, bake, no errors, decorations are all still there. I think I need to clump them a little better. It's possible my smoothing algorithm is making it less natural looking. Vegetation. But I'm gonna leave it for now because it's messed up anyway. Alright. I want to put this in the town. I want to make it the town looking nice. Oh, it looks like I have an allow button. Okay. So you said the F, and it allows me to unblock that. I'll allow it. Is there a gun game mode? No. Knives only. Knives only. Okay, so this is a pain. So what I need to do is add a vegetation spawner to this guy. And I need a vegetation spawner on, maybe it should go to the border. And then I gotta add it to all of these guys. Oh, how annoying. Alright, give me a minute. You should be allowed one knife and use one time to kill one NPC. You guys are so violent. I don't understand. Why are you guys so violent? It's supposed to be a nice, calm, relaxing game. Oh, this is gonna be, it's gonna have the same issues in the other zone. They're not gonna rotate properly. So why can't I see it? Oh, it's there. It's just blending in. Saw a girl slam Guitar Hero guitar over another girl's head for accidentally hitting her with that said guitar in the eye. Where was that? My FIT bed? I don't remember that. What are you talking about? What is happening? Why can't I see this one? This one's strange. Alright, so actually I think if I just use scale instead of size, it will rotate properly. Won't display properly. No, neither of those things are true. Damn it. We'll fix it eventually. That's annoying. These little slivers are just gonna not have anything. We'll just have to keep an eye out. See if anything spawns there. Okay. Alright, does everything have... No, there's a few more without. When we were in college, we were not being filmed 100% of the time. As it seems that the world is now. Or were you? Ooh. You're right. Creepy FIT dorm rooms. So it looks like everything has a vegetation spawner. And let's hit the button. I don't want to do it to the in scene though. Okay, that's annoying. I want to unload. I want to set you as active. And populate. Overflow exception. Veggie spawner bounding box. Position count. It looks like something horrible happened. What horrible thing happened? Is it this one? This really, really big one? Possible this was a negative number. ABS. Negative number. All right, so now we have grass growing in the town square. Do I have a convenient collider that I can check? Let's see. This thing has modifier. It has no. Okay, so it does have a box collider, footstep stone. I could do something dirty and just say, if I find stone footstep collider, delete. You gotta get that checked out, Gonzo. Oh, all right. This is the area where I'm like, okay. This tool is going to be helpful until this moment when I need to intelligently delete things. So let's see. What I could do is I basically only want to spawn this on grass, so I can check for grass, but there is grass and there's stone. So okay, I need to check for stuff that's no good. Stuff that's no bueno. So check for overlap. And what I can do here is also check for overlap. I have this code elsewhere, so let me just grab it. So if it returns, so before I do the square magnitude thing, okay, and actually in here, if it is true, want to do overlap sphere. Vegetation radius. If I compare colliders, no. For each collider, I want to do try get component, put step area. I always forget the syntax. It's foot step area out foot step area. Is that it? No. Try get component. I always forget. It's out class variable name. Alt SS. I don't want to hit that. Is that Alt F4? Do I need to do this? Try get component. No, I don't need to do this. But I need to do this. And do that. All right. So if there's a footstep area, type? What can I even look for? I don't know what that acronym is. Explain. Okay, so it's pretty loose here. Just has an audio collection. Nothing indicates that it's stone except for the name of it. Kathy Neely? What would Kathy Neely do? She would know. I need something elegant, and elegant is not adding something new into the scene, and elegant is not checking for names. Let's see. Maybe I can put a blocker if I find a blocker. More mini fountains. How's that? Too big, bro. All right, come on. Think of a good solution here. I don't want to add blockers to everything. I'm going to add blockers to everything. God damn it. I'm adding blockers, so if I find a blocker. Oh wait, actually I have an idea. I can raycast. Maybe if I raycast down and I don't hit myself, I hit something else. Don't spawn. That sounds good, right? So right now I'd hit that and don't spawn. Okay, we do that instead now. Now where do I do a raycast that I could just copy paste? Raycast hits. I'm not going to get rid of this yet because it still might be useful later. Okay, I don't want to raycast all. I only want to raycast one thing, and I want to be, so the direction is point plus vector 3 dot up times 3. So I'll go 3 units up in the sky. Shoot it back down. Oh, right, so negative. It's just vector 3 dot down. I don't need direction. So dir vector 3 dot down. Dir magnitude 3. And then transformed opposition. No. Point. Plus vector 3 dot up times 3. Okay. Why don't you like that? Cannot implicitly convert bool. Okay. But I want the hit too, so how do I get the hit? Isn't there like an out hit? Wait, hit info, that was the one. Out. So I need the origin, the direction, the hit info, then the max distance, then the layer. Okay, origin, direction, out, hit info. So this is a bool. This is whether or not we hit. If hit, none of this code we need. What is this hit info? Can I just do that? I think I need a layer mask as well. So that's the distance, and then let's just put that for now. No, it thinks I'm doing a different one. That's annoying. What is this? What is hit info? 15 overloads. Well, show me all of them. Raycast hit. It is raycast hit. Okay. No errors. Doogie Howser used to type things like this on his computer at the end of every episode. Gotta say, never watched that show. Maybe I've seen it once. I don't know. R.I.P. Doogie. See you at the dance, Doogie. I can't begin to explain how often I say that. Or one salad from the salad bar. Anytime I go get a salad, that's coming out of my mouth. Alright, that joke is just too inside. For anyone that I don't actually know in the chat, hello, welcome. Working on a game called Alpine Lake. It's an in-sim. I'm working on my trailer. Right now we're working on some pretty decorations to spawn throughout the game. Some vegetation to make the trailer look nice. If anyone wants to see anything, speak up. Say hi, I don't bite. I like to chat. Hi, FB. You're welcome. Alright. So I'm getting this. I'm getting the hit. The layer mask. So I need to do a layer mask. That's going to be annoying. Public layer mask. Doing the correct one now. Int layer mask float max distance. Yes, you're doing the correct one. You push characters around when you collide with them. It make it a lot easier to drop them. Technically, you can push them around, but you can't drop them into any hellholes. What type of microtransactions are you going to do? Great question, Ganzi. None. I am Trevins. I used to work for Treetop Media, but recently started my own digital adoption firm. We're currently looking for new gamers, so this is great. That is word salad right there. Alright, if input dot collider dot transform equals transform. Return true. No. Recast. Check. Add collider check. Okay, so now we're gonna drop a raycast down. If we hit ourselves, good. Oh, but we're not ourselves. We're actually something under ourselves. So if transform equals transform.parent. So we're underneath the thing, right? So the ground planes have colliders and they're the parents of these things. Let's see. So I go to grass tile. Oh, okay. So it's actually neither. Vegetation spawn. So the box collider, there's no, it's like an adjacent child of it. So the grass tile has no collider. My ground planes have no colliders. This is another problem. Pay $100 a month for the opportunity to dress as a penguin. I somewhat believe you. Irish John, gotta go for a bit. All right, thanks for coming in. I'll probably see you later. MP3 can back me up on that claim. The penguin claim? Did you cosplay as a penguin one? Did you have a Halloween costume as a penguin? I don't know you. That's so gunsy. All right, this is a disaster. I don't have a clean solution to this. I'm going to add a blocker to these things. I'm going to brute force it for now. You just gotta. I want to waste my time for a clean solution. I'm just going to brute force it. You guys, why didn't you tell me to do this to begin with? I only need to add it to a few things. So, let's see. Can I select these? Thank you. Brick, corner, outside, round, select. Alright, I only need to add it to these things. Bridge. Nope, not bridge. So if blocker. I'll just have a new type of blocker, a vegetation spawn blocker. Put it on its own layer, it'll be nice and clean. Alright, it'll still be clean. Jay Fresh, cool channel name. Howdy. Hey, thanks for the follow too. How's it going? Welcome. Bridge, then fountain, brute force, go. Alright, so you guys are so distracting. Let's get this. Good, I'm a new Unity user, learning fast, nice. Unity's good. Unity's quick to learn too. And there's so much stuff out there to help. Let's see, I want to create a new kind of thing. It's gonna be a veggie blocker. It's gonna be a cube. Box collider. That's all good. Oh. And what shall it have? Shall it just be called? That's it. I'm just gonna put a tag on it. That's probably the cleanest thing I can do. Veggie blocker. Done. Done. That was clean. Okay. I don't know why I resisted doing that so much. So now all I gotta do is if I hit a veggie blocker, I don't spawn. Collider.compare tag. Veggie blocker. I don't really want to hard code it, but I'm just gonna do this for now. You're right. Don't hard code it. Don't hard code it. No, hard code it. It's never gonna change. Mark my words. So if it doesn't equal veggie blocker, and I'm gonna put it on its own layer to make it clean. I don't want these mucking up the rest of the game. Its own layer, its own tag, clean. Default. Add layer. I'm running out of layers. Veggie blocker. Okay. Now vegetation spawner. Layer mask. Veggie blocker only. Let's see. I think that should just work, but I only added it to this corner piece. Right? Let's add it to the rest. Select. Let's make it a prefab. Content. Let's see, I have a bunch of veggie spawn prefabs here. Let's make a veggie blocker. And then add it to all those brick paths. Brick path. Let me copy and paste it to make it faster. All right, you get a veggie blocker, and you get a veggie blocker, and you get a veggie blocker. Oh God. Everyone gets a veggie. Did I miss anyone? Okay. That wasn't so bad. You doing live vegetation? No. This is all editor tool helpers. So I have these tiles everywhere, and I wanted to put generic vegetation everywhere, but I didn't want to paint it, and I didn't want to hand place it. That would have been psychotic. So I just wanted to like mass spawn vegetation. So I made this little tool called the veggie spawner. Populate areas. And it populated everything, you know, I can clear it, populate it. But that didn't seem to work, so I'm missing something. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, okay, so only if I hit, I return true. If I... Yeah, that's actually right. No, I do want to check. I do want to check compare tag. Okay. If it's a veggie spawn, because true means do not spawn. Because ChatGPT just doesn't know how to read. If you got any Unity questions, I'm happy to answer them best I can. Oh, I did not want to hit play. Oops. Load. Okay. Clear. Populate. Didn't work. I am getting some strange errors. Is that because I hit play? Oh wait, okay. That did something. Okay, it made the scales like crazy. And it kind of kept it out of here. Okay, so now I know what's happening. It's hitting other things, and those other things are not veggie spawners, so it's being okay. So I actually want to raycast hit, raycast all. Please just work. Nope. So yeah, I don't need the out hit info anymore. And I want to, for each raycast hit in hits. Hits. Okay, so now I get all the hits, and if any of them are the veggie blocker, we do not do it. Okay. Try find instead of an AI thing, or even Claude, better for code. I never heard of those. Let me check them out. I'm gonna write that down. Find AI. Are they free? I like free. Actually, I was considering paying for ChatGPT. I already pay for Midjourney. I don't use it much, but I just kind of use it for reference and inspiration. So I don't mind paying as long as it's good quality. All right, free is good. I'll check it out. Thank you. All right, so this should be better. This should grab everything. I don't know why those some of those flowers were squished. That shouldn't happen. Why is this guy squished? What are you doing? This scale is very strange. Ignore. I'll ignore that for now. Clear. Populate. That worked even worse? Okay. Maybe it was a coincidence that even happened. Alright, I gotta see if this is even happening. So... print hit dot collider. Building a Twitch chat GPT bot in Unity. That is a lot of words next to each other that I can't comprehend. So, is it a Twitch bot or a chat GPT bot? A GPT bot for Twitch, and you're making it in Unity? Please explain. Oh, did not want to hit play again. Oops. Alright, it's actually finding the veggie blocker. So that's good. And then it's returning true. Right? Are we returning true? It allows viewers to query GPT through chat. A voice that reads the response. Oh, that's crazy. Return true to yourself. That sounds cool. So it sounds a little dangerous. You need that chat bot to be safe for work. All right, I think I need to isolate this to a small area to test. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop into one of these. I'll just pop in here. Oh, okay. Well, that actually doesn't seem like the problem. It's only in these little areas. So if I put a vegetation spawner, this should spawn vegetation, but only out here. Does that happen? No. Okay, so this is actually right on the edge. So that might work. But this one, no. This one should have definitely. There. So it looks like none of these, so I'm actually doing that here. None of them are hitting. It's programmable by user, by prompts. You can set it to be an engineer from Brooklyn or a gardener from Japan or whatever. Tell it its name. So like develops a personality. I am technically an engineer from Brooklyn. Hey yo, what about a pizza? Alright, that was bad. Sounds crazy. That sounds like a lot of work. Why are you making it in Unity though? It sounds like something that Unity might just hold you back. I don't know. I'm eating some gabagool as we speak. Hey yo, gabagool. That's... Stop making me say these terrible things. So my wife's Italian, and yeah, I feel like the world is very sensitive nowadays to, you know, being PC, and except for Italians. And she's like, how come everything is all PC except when we're making fun of Italians? What's going on? Mike, can you relate? Hey, I'm PC. I'm using Unity to incorporate a lip-syncing avatar. Oh, okay. So is it like so will it be like a real-time rendered widget that'll just like live on the screen? You relate, yeah. All right, come on. Why don't it work? Maybe I should debug draw it. Okay, debug draw. Draw gizmo. Can I do that not on Gizmo? What is that? Unity debug draw. Debug.draw line. There it is. Debug.draw line. From the start, which is point plus vector 3 dot up times 3. In the end, which is point. My friends used to make fun of my bushy Italian eyebrows. I'm sorry. No one should ever make fun of anyone for the way they look. It's a real-time, realistic-looking avatar, not that anime stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. So is it to like replace the streamer? So in case you don't want to, you know, be on camera? It did not show me the lines. Spawn. Show me the lines. I wonder if debug.draw works in editor mode. Probably doesn't. All right, add a voice companion. That's kind of interesting. Like a little sidekick. I see. Nice, that's cool. Do you use any Unity packages to help with any of that stuff? Get extremely long white hairs that grow out of my eyebrows. I get that too. They're not white yet, but they are extremely long. Gotta pluck those out. My beard has got so much gray in it now. And my chest hairs. Oh, so much gray. Using speech blend and realistic eye movements. Oh, okay. Speech blend I might be interested in because... Nah, it's probably too realistic. I have chat. I don't have like voice chat in my game, but the characters do speak. You know, there's dialogue. I don't think I want to go into mouth animation kind of stuff. Sounds like a nightmare. But for what you're doing, sounds perfect. At some point, can you demonstrate the bumping into the characters? Sure. Sure. Yeah, this isn't working. It's making me sad, so I am going to ignore this for now. Keep that in there to test. Let's bump some characters for no reason. Maybe add a hole so they can fall down, like that penguin. No holes. Compiled an open source C++ code for text-to-speech. Huh. Yeah, that. So, are you a dev? You sound like a developer because you know what you're doing. You ready? He's getting bumped. There it is. You can bump them. I can't tell if the grass looks good or just looks like a bunch of little warts on the ground. I think the less they stand out, the better. Maybe they just need to be a little bit brighter than the grass behind it, but obviously the ones, the bricks are stupid. Programming is a hobby? Yes, I relate. Can you bump the creeper back? Oh, you own a construction business. Oh, that's cool. Can you help me put my floors in? It's so hard to get, like, work done these days. I find that I had, like, a contractor who I've used in the past, and it's just so hard to get their time. They seem very busy. I have this like built-in desk that I moved into this place and it has it, and I wanted to rip out the built-in stuff and put in a regular desk, and underneath the built-in drawers there's no floor. They did the flooring around the built-in. I don't know if that's normal or not, but we ripped it all up and it's like, oh, there's no floor here. So now I spent like months trying to get the right flooring, which they don't make anymore, so I got like something that kind of matches. I'm a little scared to put it in, but I don't know what to do. You're in Rhode Island? I am in Los Angeles. Gonzi. Yeah, the built-in was here first. I mean, I think they redid the floors and put the built-in at the same time, because the original flooring, the neighboring apartments, I see the original flooring, it's not the same. Alright, I bumped a character. Let's go back and figure out why. Oh no, Unity crashed. Unity has been crashing on me so much lately. I think the game's getting too big. I need to delete it. Alright, I got about 10 minutes left. If I could just get this spawning thing to work properly, I'd be happy. If anyone is new out there, welcome. We're working on a game here. Trying to get my trailer up so I can release my Steam page. I have a Steam page, but I can't release the Steam page without a trailer. It's very vital. Let me see if I can show it. Steam powered rude. Don't say that. Let's see. How do I view my Steam page? They actually make it very difficult to see the beta Steam Alpine Lake. No, it's not in my history. View store page. There it is. Nope, that is the entire store. View in beta mode. There it is. There it is. Okay. Nothing's loading. Isn't that wonderful? There it is. Here it is, the Steam page. I need to do better GIFs and descriptions here, but got some screenshots, which I need to update because the UI is all the same time and spring day 2 Tuesday, even though it's snowing and not snowing. And what do you guys think of this drawing? Does this feel inviting? Steam charges you, so we decided to go another route. Yeah, I mean, they charge you, but they also give you traffic. I don't know. I don't love it either, but I think it's my only option. So I have fun news. I applied to sell this game on Nintendo Switch, and they rejected me. Nintendo's like, you are not someone we want to put on our store. And that was sad, but hopefully when I release the demo and get some wish lists, I can reapply and show proof that the game is a real thing. But yeah, that's the Steam page. Just need to get this trailer. It's driving me nuts. I've been wanting to make it for so long, and it's taking me forever. Alright. Can I please get this spawning thing to work so I can move on with my life? Okay. Vegetation spawner. Clear. Spawn. Okay. Obviously, it doesn't work. Now, let's figure out why. I can't debug, but what I can do is I can look at the point values and see why. Points here. They look like they correspond with these points. That's good. Vegetation blocker. It's got the right layer. It's got the right tag. It's not hitting any. Oh, so it's not even hitting anything. Let me actually. I need to figure out why this is happening. So, okay. I've been doing this too many times. Oops. Okay. So is this the same spot as this? Oh, I'm so silly. It's only doing this check if we're already going to cancel it. So it's doing this this distance check. I need to do this outside. Dumb. Okay. So we return true here. That's its own separate check. And we also return true here. Oh my god. Alright, I'm glad I figured that out. They'll reach out when you say PS5 Steam. They do not care about me. They'll never reach out. All they need to do is make a Zelda game every 5 years, and they're good. Alright, this should work now. I'm fully confident this should work. Spawn. Oh. So that, no, okay, it didn't work. But, Spawn. It is spawning around the edges. No, I don't buy it. Doesn't seem like it's working. Let's not do that. I don't think that's working. So here we're yeah, only if this returns false do we continue with our lives. Alright, I got 6 minutes to get this to work. And then I gotta go to work. Do you guys just love going to work? Is anything... Okay, nothing is hitting. What if I make this really big? So now literally nothing should spawn. Literally nothing. Maybe it's not going far enough. Oh, it's probably something so silly. Did I spell it? Did I spell the tag right? Yeah. Veggie blocker. Veggie blocker. You're at work? I'm being paid to watch a bunch of letters on Notepad. Are you talking about what's on my screen or what's on your screen? This is very, very upsetting. This should just be so easy. Okay, what if I... Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of doing the raycast, I'm gonna do the physics collider overlap. And I'm gonna check the positions. Oh, I'm in an array right now? Okay, no, that doesn't matter. So I don't actually need to do this in the array either, or in the loop. Okay, so this should happen outside the loop, which doesn't matter. It's just happening a bunch of times for no reason. And this can happen outside. It just needs to happen once. Colliders, check overlap sphere, point. Vegetation radius. And we want to collider dot compare tag veggie blocker. So if the sphere collider, so no raycast. If the sphere collider hits, how about that one, please? Thanks for the fun. My boss is on my tail. Gotta fly. Hope you twitch tomorrow. Not twitching tomorrow, but have a good day, FB. Gonzi, you gotta leave too? Go have a great day. It still doesn't work. Does something need a rigid body? rigidity? No. Constraints? Freeze? I can't imagine this needs a rigid body. This is going poorly. No, this does not need a rigid body. I'm just flailing. Something's up. Hi. Like, are you even doing anything? Is that part of the code even happening? Yeah, 100 times. Alright, well, it's 9 o'clock. I need to get on with my day. I guess I'll have to work on this more tonight after work. Thanks for hanging out, anyone who's still around. If you liked what you see, you can follow. If you're already following, thank you. I'll be back Thursday. Have a good day, everyone. Or night. I don't know where you are.